Hello! It's launch day. Hooray! Welcome to Small Home Comforts. My name is Beth, and I am here in the book corner, and I'm just here to celebrate with you. So, as I get all of my technology set up here we go, and welcome. All right, let's see here. You know me, I just need a little bit of time to set everything up so that I can see you all here. Takes just a minute to get it all. But if you are here, I would love to know if you could just let me know in the comments to say hi. I'd love to see you. Are you wearing a party hat? Because I had to wear one today. I I'm excited to just celebrate with you guys today to announce the launch of the summer box. I see Martha's here. Hello, Martha. And I'm looking over here. So if you're here, just let me know. I'm so glad you're with me. So today I thought we could just answer any questions anybody might have about the book box. I thought we could do a little tea note giveaway. So if you're here, stick around until later, and then we will do just a little giveaway. But I do usually I start my bookish chats on Thursday nights with what I'm drinking, and I do have tea. And Martha is here, and Martha, I have to let you know I am drinking the tea that you sent, which is this mango and bergamot. I love bergamot in just all tea. So I'm so excited to try this one. Um, yes, I'm just so glad that you're here. Everybody, eh, eh, you know what? I'm sorry. I was a little frazzled. I started a couple minutes late. I'm so sorry. But let me get my thoughts together and say hello. Oh, hello, Megan. Megan is here listening while working. No party hat for you. I'll wear the party hats for all of us. So, yes. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. I want to start off just by telling you now, if you're on my email list, you already know, but because email lists get all the news first, and I announced it on social media as well. But as we know, our title for the summer book box is The Moffats by Eleanor Estes, and I am excited to just kind of get going on this with you guys. Eleanor Estes, I've been doing some research on her because in the book box, I always like to include some like little extra tidbits about her. And so I found some lovely information in my research that I included in the box, but I'm excited to start talking about her a little bit more. But the big announcement for this box is that because it's a celebration, because I'm celebrating the 1 year anniversary of the book box, I am including a second book in this box. So this is a one-time thing as just kind of like a party for all of us, right? Happy anniversary to us. So this is the next book in the Moffat series. You guys have heard me talking about how I love series. Well, anytime, but specifically in the summer, because I feel like you can just get like really immersed in the story. And then when it ends, it doesn't have to end because then you've got the next one right there lined up for it. So the Moffats actually has 4 books in the series, but I think that these two I like the best. This middle Moffat, actually, I'm sorry about the shine. Usually I'm here at night when I don't have the windows open, but today I'm doing it in the afternoon. So, because I wanted to do different times to kind of switch it up a bit. But this was a Newbery Honor Book, this Middle Moffat one. And this one specifically concentrates on Jane Moffat. Um, and a lot of the stories in this one, it's about the whole family, but many of them come from the point of Jane. And so this one just kind of explains a little bit further. So it's almost like they go together. While it's 2 books, it's still kind of one story. So I can't really tell you how this one starts because this one has to end a certain way before I tell you how this one starts. But basically, she keeps pretty busy in her town. And it's just so delightful. And I am just so excited to be sending you guys both Both of these in the box. I was thinking, when I plan these boxes, which I have to do like months in advance, I was thinking, what can we do to celebrate? What can we do? Last year, I was just so nervous. I was so nervous to start. It was the very first box, and I was so excited because I knew that I really just wanted to do this. I was excited to start sharing stories with people. And just, kind of providing a cozy place for people to gather, for people to talk about these books, because I wasn't finding a lot of people that I could talk to about the kind of books that I was reading. And even though, we read a wide variety of books, sometimes certain people you can talk with certain books about. And I wanted to be the space where we could talk about like cozy comfort books, books that, while we may be reading other things and our reading tastes may, have a wide range. I wanted to specifically talk about stories that we could just kind of settle in with. Um, because you just oh, you usually have like a person, that you're like, okay, this person I know likes this kind of book. So that's what I wanted to be, which is one of the main reasons I started Small Home Comforts. So, I'm seeing a hello over here. First time to join a live chat for Gremia 22. We're so glad you're here. Thank you for joining us. We just like to have some little laid back chats right here in the book corner where we can talk about bookish things. So, welcome. We're glad you're here. So, in addition to the second book being, if anybody signs up for the summer box, the second book will be in the summer box. You'll have the next in the series lined up. Um, and also, I do, for those of you who are here who are already subscribers, you know this. But just to kind of give other people an idea, sometimes it's kind of hard to see on the website. But each box, while I curate the items around the book, which all the items will be curated around the Moffats, I can't wait for you to see how everything ties in. But in addition to that, I put together a little envelope, and in that has further reading suggestions as one of the little cards that I include. I one time had somebody say that this was like her favorite component of the box. So I like to think of, what other books, if you liked this book, what other books might you want to read next? And you can take that little card and take it to the library or take it to the bookstore or use it while you're shopping online for books. And just to kind of have the same kind of vibe that this one does. And so I put the middle Moffat, oops, sorry, I shook this, the middle Moffat as the first on that further reading guide. And so you don't have to go to the library to look for it or to go shopping to find it. It will be right there waiting for you as part of the box for the summer. So I thought that was kind of fun. Did you guys all see me blow my at the beginning? I did that right at the top there. So that was a little extra for you in case you in case you missed it. All right. And the next thing I wanted to share, which again, if you're on my email list, but I just want to show it to you live. So if you've been here a while, you know that I like to make these velvet bookmarks. And I made a new one to coordinate with this particular box. Although I think it could stand on its own, but I was inspired by this particular book. So this is the new velvet bookmark. It's kind of hard to see the color on this one, but this is like a really pretty lilac purple. And the charm, let me see if I can show it to you here, is a little yellow house. And the little yellow house is um, part of the Moffats. The very first chapter, I believe the chapter is called this. Yep, it's called The Yellow House on New Dollar Street. This is the very first page right here. And there's Jane and her mom right here. But the Yellow House on New Dollar Street. And so this yellow house figures pretty prominently in the Moffats. And I thought, you know what? That's what we have to do. It's small home comforts here, so anything having to do with home or how how homes show up in literature is always kind of like a focus of what I like to talk about. So I thought the little home charm would be especially appropriate for this one, and then the color matches the color theme of the box. So Um, Megan is saying that she loved the bookmark that I included the last time. I did include a velvet bookmark. So this particular bookmark here, this will go to all current subscribers because this is my early bird bonus. So if you are not currently a subscriber to the Small Home Comforts book box, but you sign up before tomorrow, which is Thursday, I will include this as a special early bird bonus gift to you in your Small Home Comforts box. And if you are already a subscriber, I mean, you're already like the ultimate early bird. You're going to get one too. So nothing extra needs to be done for subscribers. If you're not a subscriber, you do have to order by tomorrow, which is Thursday. The 19th tomorrow. So I'll mention it again on social media and in my emails and of course on my Bookish Chat tomorrow night because I will be here in the book corner tomorrow night for the Thursday Bookish Chat, which I typically am. So I was originally going to want to play a game with you guys today. I just could not get everything set up technology wise. Technology is always a stumbling block for me, as you I'm sure have heard me say before. So I promise games on Friday. We'll have some kind of fun bookish game when we go live on Friday because I'll be here every day this week celebrating the launch. So Martha is saying, "Me too, Megan." She liked the velvet bookmark too. I've been working on a couple of these, so these will go up in the shop. I do have some extras of these, so these will go up in the shop to purchase individually, but not until after the box. I'm going to be doing a whole thing at the end of next month. So those will go up later. But as of right now, it's the only exclusive for the summer box until later on in the summer. So have a lot of things. Let's see. Grimia 22 is saying, is the summer box still available? It is. So I opened, today is launch day. So this is the first day that we're launching. I did open to my email list a little bit early because that's the benefit of being on my email list. So I sent out an email to all my email subscribers and told them that it was ready, and now it is ready for everybody. So you can just go to smallhomecomforts.com. You can learn all about the book box there. You can find the link to order. It is a subscription box. It's a quarterly subscription. So you get one box every quarter. It comes in July, October, January, and April. And every box is curated around a specific book. So you can see all of the details and where to order there. But this particular summer box is shipping out July 1st, and I have all the components ready, and I'm starting to get everything together for you guys. So I did already get several subscribers. So you guys probably know, I said this before, I do have to make a limited number of boxes. So I did kind of want to address that with, live like this. So um, the reason I do limited number of boxes is because many of the items in the book boxes I source from other small businesses. So the tea and the candle and the like there's like a small like bookish gift in each box. So those are like the main components of the box. Excuse me. Excuse me just a minute. I'm sorry. Thank you. Ooh, that's yummy. Martha, good choice. Um, so because I source from these other small businesses, I do have to decide ahead of time what how many I'm going to make. And I try to gauge, based on the interest that I'm seeing and the people who are signed up for my email list. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. And I try to gauge kind of like how many I should make and making, like business decisions and stuff. So I do have to decide pretty well ahead of time because like the bookish item that's in this box was specifically made for me and the box. So the person who creates it has an item in her shop that she sells. But when I reached out to her and asked her, if I could, include her item in my box, she was able to customize it for me so that it would fit in with this box and with this theme. And so because of that, it was a special order from her. And once all of my curation is sold, I can't just go back and, like order a couple more from her. It does have to I did have to do it all in the one thing. The same with, well, not exactly the same, but with the candle, I do source from somebody who hand pours all the candles and sends me the shipment. Um, the tea was I was working with someone. I can't wait to my subscribers. I can't give too much away because the box is a surprise. Like when you open it, I want you to feel like surprise and delight. Like, oh my goodness, here's a gift, and how do these components go with this particular book, and and what is in there. So because it's a surprise, I don't reveal the actual like how it all fits together. So you're getting a tea, but you don't know what kind, and you're getting a candle, but you don't know the scent, and you don't know how it fits into the book. And that's kind of part of the surprise and the delight of the box. And so I don't want to give too much away, but I just want to say that I do work with other small businesses as I am curating these products. And some of the items, at least this one particular item in this box, was made for me. So to put in this box. So once the boxes are sold out, I can't make any more. And I have had people email me and say, "Why can't I get the box? I just heard about the box," and I always feel so bad. Like it's not that I'm trying to keep it from you. It's just that I do have to make a specific number because I myself am a small business and have to figure out how many to make. So if you do know that you want the box or you're pretty sure, now would be a good time to sign up, not only because you can get the early bird bonus, but because you can be assured of getting a box. I tried to make sure to get extras this time so that I didn't get anybody saying, "Where's the box?" But you never know. It is a certain number that I have to make. So, however, here is one thing: if you are already a subscriber, your box is reserved for you. So there's nothing further you need to do. I did have a question about that. If they're subscribers, if you are already a subscriber, you are locked in. I have a box reserved for you, and those will not be. You don't have to do anything else. So, if you have any other questions, I hope that answers your question. The summer box is still available, and you can sign up at smallhomecomforts.com right there on the website. So, all right, book friends, I think that is all. I'm gonna wait for a couple more minutes to see if you have any questions, but I thought we could do a little T note giveaway. So, if you are here, this is not available for the replay. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. One more thing. So I did the book box giveaway on social media, and I sent emails about it too. So I ran a small home comforts summer box one-time box giveaway. Um, and I picked the winner this morning. So I'm going to go over to that post and write it on there. But I have already contacted the winner, and she contacted me back. So I can now announce that the winner is Bookish Mrs. B. And I will go back to the post and write that on there. But anyway, her name is Beth as well. So Beth has won the giveaway, and it's not me. It's a different Beth, which I thought was kind of fun. But anyway, that is the announcement for that giveaway. And then I thought we could do a little T note giveaway right now. Oh, Kelly is here. She says I love that she loves my hat. Thank you, Kelly. Doing a little celebration here on the first open launch day for this summer book box. So if you are here and you would like to be entered into a small little T-note giveaway, this is not for the replay. This is only if you are here live. I'm going to make some little paper slips to put your name on, and then I'm going to put it in my teacup and draw a name. So if you're here and you would like to be entered in the giveaway, so a couple disclaimers: US only. I can only send to the US through the mail. Not sponsored by Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, or anybody else. This is just me. No purchase necessary for it to sign up, and you do have to be willing to give me your mailing address where you would like the little tea note to be sent. And then you can get some happy mail in the mail. I think it's so fun. So a tea note, if you haven't been here before, a tea note is um, just a little card from me with a little thing of tea in there, and just to say hi so that you can get snail mail. I think snail mail is so fun and such a delight when often what we get in the mail are, just flyers and or bills, I guess. So it's fun to have snail mail. So if you would like to be entered in this just little tea note giveaway, just put you can put any emoji of your choice in the comments. So you could do a party hat, you could do something that's special to you. You could do just whatever you want, a book or anything. So and that will be your entry into getting a tea note. Martha is asking, is the Summer Book Box author British or American? She is an American. Eleanor Estes was an American, and she wrote her books set in America. So this one is set in Connecticut. In well, so she well, you know what? I'm going to save all of my information about Eleanor Estes for my Bookish Chat tomorrow because I have a whole bunch of information that I want to share. But I will say just this one thing. She lived in Connecticut herself, and she modeled the town of Cranberry, which is it's a fictional town in the Moffats, um, after the town that she herself was from in Connecticut. I'm sorry about the glare, you guys. I keep doing it the wrong way. So she is an American, and her books are set in America as well. So tomorrow on the Bookish Chat, we are going to talk about Eleanor Estes and her and some of her books, and what else she did besides just the Moffats. So I see Martha has an emoji. Grammy Library has an emoji as well. So I'm going to put you ladies in here. Like I said, if you want to be entered into the little tea note giveaway, just put a little emoji in the chat so that I can see it. And I will put your name right here, and I'm going to pick it out of my teacup. So we have 2 entries here. Martha is here. And Grammy Library is here, and Gramia 22 is here. I don't know your first name, lady, so I'm going to call you by your handle until I do. No, let's see right here. Make sure that I get your name's correct. I'm so glad you're here celebrating with me. It's so much fun to be here in the book corner and talking to you guys. So I'm so glad that you were able to join me. All right, I'm going to put this last one in, and we'll do the drawing. Okay, I've got all 3 of you in here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Michelle is here too. Hello, Michelle. Wait, she just put hers in here. You got in just in the nick of time, Michelle. Let me put yours in here too. All right. Anybody else before I put this one in here? I'm excited to send you guys tea notes. I love snail mail. I just love it. So, okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. Whoops. 3 and 4. Okay, we're gonna mix it up so we can't see. And I'm going to pick one and show you who's going to get the tea note. And I will send you or I'm sorry, you send me a direct message either on Instagram or Facebook, so that or do we do it through YouTube? No, I think it has to be through Instagram or Facebook or my email address, which is beth@smallhomecomforts.com. Just send me the address that you would like me to mail it. Okay, I've got it. Ready? Are we ready? See who it is? Right here, Gramia 22. So I see that you're over on Instagram. I will be sending you a little tea note in the mail so that you can get some happy mail. I'm excited to send it to you. Like I said, all you have to do is send me a private message through Instagram with the mailing address that you would like me to send it to you. And then you can enjoy a little cup of tea and a little note from me. So All right. I think that is it for today. I'm going to let's see, maybe I'll keep this party hat on for more times this week. So I will obviously be making more announcements on social media and via email this week. You're hearing extra from me because we're just having a big celebration. So I will be again live tomorrow night for our regularly scheduled Bookish Chat. And I already kind of gave you a little tidbit about what we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Eleanor Estes tomorrow night. So I hope to see you then. In the meantime, thank you for being here. It is always such a delight to hang out with you, to have tea together, and to talk about these books that we love. So, like I said, if you would like to sign up for this summer box, you can go to smallhomecomforts.com and get all the information there. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to message me. I am more than happy to answer any questions that you have. All right, book friends, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow, guys.